My Julie, what's the intention for today?
To stay focused and be more positive.
To stay focused and be more positive. Love it, love it, love it. My intention for today is to be joyful. And who's helping me to be joyful, guys? Everybody knows the answer. Julie, who's helping me to be joyful?
God.
You should see the way she just rolled her eyes. Yes, yes, yes. Correct, correct, correct. Let me tell you, last night I can't get over him. So I have this project I've been working on for too long. And last night I said, I must get it finished. And so before beginning, I said, let me have an appointment with God, you know? Another procrastinator, big time procrastinator here. So that's something I'm working on. So I said, before starting to work, I'm gonna have an appointment with God. And I said, how many appointments with God do you need, Nikki? So he just figured out a way to let me know that as I sat there at my desk, about to begin my work, to make some important decisions, this book was there in front of me. So I said, let me see what God has to say to me in this book. And this big book here, guys, look what I turned to. It says, my friend, Jesus Christ, God, wants us to be serene when we are at our desk and have to face the problems and decisions our work involves. Can you believe that? So there I am sitting at my desk about to do some work and say, I need an appointment with God. Julie, can you believe that? That this big book for me to open to that, to this chapter about being serene. And he said, my friend, God wants us to be serene when we are at our desk and have to face the problems and decisions our work involves. And that was just his sweet way of letting me know that he's always with me. Everywhere I go, he's with me. Even late last night, like around 11 or something, I said, Ember, let's have an appointment with God. Your mom needs an appointment with God right now. And every time I come to you, you always give me a good one. She said, Mommy, that's what you say to all of us, to all your kids, to get them to have appointments with God with you. So she didn't ask me which number to read or what to read. She just went on herself and she picked the perfect post, because there I was beating up myself. I said, Nikki, you're really terrible. You know, the way you've procrastinated with this, the way you've, you know, not been your best self lately, just totally beating up myself, saying, oh, I need to improve. And look at the very post that she read from our kids' daily devotional. It said, the Lord knows you inside and out, and he knows that you are sinful. He knows you cannot be perfect. He doesn't hate or even dislike you when you blow it. That's exactly how I've been feeling, like I just blew it, you know? Being so hard on myself, feeling so down, like, God, how did I get in such a rut? And he said, love doesn't end when you make mistakes. Of course, it breaks God's heart when you disobey his commands, but like King Asa, you can still be known as a girl or guy after God's own heart. Make that your goal. Perfection is never possible anyway. And there was a prayer that says, Lord, I'm glad serving you doesn't require perfection, because I would fail. Help me to be fully committed to you like Asa, focusing on our relationship instead of keeping track of my sins. Wow. Honestly, Julie, that was just a perfect message for your mom. Julie, you know your mom's been beating herself up a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
You think that was a message from God to tell me to stop that, stop seeking perfections, and instead just keep working on my relationship with him? Yeah, I feel so, guys. And even this morning I was listening to Devon Franklin, and he said, if you make mistakes, don't dwell on them. He said, you gotta be like Urkel. Did I do that? You guys remember Urkel? Did I do that whenever Urkel made a mistake? And he said, that's how we have to be, and just keep moving forward despite our mistakes. You know, so today I just woke up joyful, knowing that God is with me. And my daughters, my boo-boos, came out to run with me. And that made me extra, extra happy that I had them with me. So we wanted to do a speed run together, but we couldn't get in sync. So I said, let everybody just do their own run today. And exactly where I decided to stop that run, guys, God figured out a way. Like, I usually would stop it when I get back home, but today we're just out, and I just, for something in me said, just stop the run now, Nick. You know, so I stopped it, and look what showed up again. 1.17 miles, which means that 11 and 7 are together. And that's my little wink from God, like I talked to you guys about. Whenever I see 11 and 7 together, that's God letting me know, Nick, my invisible presence is with you. As you sat at that desk to make some decisions, when you beat yourself up and your daughter reads you the perfect message from me, when you go out on your run with your daughters and you see this 11-7, my invisible presence is always, always with you. So guys, we can wake up every day joyful, knowing that even the difficult decisions and everything that we're making, that God is helping us, you know? Let me tell you, I had a lot of conversations with him as to what to do. And that's where I want us fully committed to God, like that prayer. Don't worry about being perfect. Just be like, oh, did I do that? Anytime you make a mistake, just be about that and just wake up every day, every moment. We could just be better than we were yesterday. Holding God's hand tight as we go through life like this with him, guiding us every step of the way, asking what he would have us to do, what he would have us to say, where would he have us to go, and just trying to be the best possible people we're capable of being. Okay, guys? So don't be hard on yourself. Let's keep our focus on God and what he would have us to do. Nobody gets it right. Nobody's perfect. So that means we have to go easy on other people too. But this is how we're going to go gentle on ourselves. Be gentle on other people too. So when you have stuff that you need to fix, let's be about fixing them. The whole fasting period, Devon has helped me so much. Even in the middle of the night, Jules, I wanted to wake up to have Oreo cookies. I say, no. Me and my daughter are on a plan together that we said we're giving up junk food. So I'm going to do my best to stick with it so that I could be the maximum mama to this maximum daughter and my other kids. Had my appointments with God with the boys today, and so happy that God has just guided my life to a beautiful path. And he keeps guiding me, he keeps showing up, let me know he's with me. So I want you feeling God's presence with you, that everywhere you go, you see signs of his little presence showing up, that we're not going through life alone. And he's behind the scenes working out situations for us and fighting our battles for us. We don't even know half of the battles, a lot of the battles that God is fighting. We're just going to wake up every day trusting him to guide us. And that whole chapter from the book was just about being calm and serene and knowing that God is the one with us. And we don't have to go all crazy being tossed to and fro by situations that come our way. We can just walk steadily, knowing that God himself, he's with us, guys. Okay, so let's be joyful in him, knowing there's never one moment that God's invisible presence is not with us. It's just for us to start picking it up and learning his voice and seeing and having the eyes to see him, like opening the book and say, at your desk, you know? And that was just his way of letting me know he was there. So let's keep walking with God, fully committing our lives to him, to honor him, to please him. And when we get it wrong, we just say, oh, did I do that? Okay? And let's keep walking with our focus on him.